Hey everybody. Had to make one of these videos that I think I just had to get things off my chest, maybe. Speak a little bit of common sense, because I think people aren't understanding a lot of things about the market. So let's put a few things out there. Really important things. It is a buyer's market all day long. Statistically, the numbers prove it. The numbers are there. But you got to keep a lot of things in mind. For instance, you're a buyer, I'm a seller. You submit an offer. I instantly know that you have interest in my property. I have something you want. That's important. That plays into how this works. Because yes, it's a buyer's market, but out of all those other homes, you picked mine. Keep that in mind. I'm not saying you gave up the advantage. You could turn around, go to another home. It's a buyer's market all day long, but you want mine. Okay? Let's talk about intelligent offers as opposed to lowball offers. I'm going to be brutally honest with you. I'm in the field. I do this all the time. Lisa and I are buyers agents predominantly. We do listings, but for the most part, we work with buyers. I'm telling you, as honest, as sincerely as I can, 99% of the time, your lowball offers, especially if they're really low, they're going to fail. They are. That's reality. Sorry if you don't like that, if you don't believe me. The numbers are there. I posted numbers the other day that in this particular area, sellers are getting 98.2% of what they list at. Your lowball isn't even on that screen anywhere. Now, let's go back to the statement I said before. You're the buyer, I'm the seller. You really like my home. It checks the blocks, the yard is the right size, the right number of bedrooms, it's the right age. Who cares about the color of the paint because you're going to paint later or before you move in? That doesn't matter. So you send me a lowball offer. What have you just done that you probably didn't think about? Because you're testing the water, right? If you insulted the seller, been there, real world, this happens. If you insulted the seller, guess what you just did? More than likely, you killed your ability to purchase that home. Now that perfect home that you found, that you didn't care about the paint color, that was in the right location, that was perfect for you because of the bedrooms and the bathrooms and all this, guess what you're not buying? That home. It is so much more important to craft an intelligent offer. An offer that is at least open to the possibility of a counter offer. And I say this with all sincerity, and let me give you some real world examples, because we have had several listings. Our daughter's home, 5 offers. And of those 5 offers, I'm going to tell you that 3 of those offers were ludicrous, were insulting. One of those offers was over $100,000 under list price. 100,000. That's insulting. It's our daughter's home. Full disclosure, we did it the right way. Let them know, hey, it's our daughter's home. We're going to present the offer because that's what we're supposed to do. And they came back and said, not only is it rejected, we're not going to counter, and we really don't want to hear from them again. That happens. That's real world. That's why I'm emphasizing to you. And every situation is going to be different. So let's be fair about this. Every situation in real estate, every buyer, every seller is going to be different. Every situation is going to be different. Some people are going to need seller concessions. You got to take that into consideration when you're making, what do I offer? Some people aren't going to need seller concessions. Just had a conversation with a listing agent yesterday where our customers were potentially going to get almost a $25,000 reduction in the list price of the home. But, because you have to insert the asterisks and but, they had to cover all their own closing costs. And in this particular case, we were looking at almost $20,000 in closing costs, and they didn't have that. Is it possible to get a reduction in price? Is it possible to negotiate that? Yes, all day long. But there's a difference between an intelligent negotiation and throwing a stupid, I'm going to call it that, a stupid lowball number out there, especially if this is the house that checks all the blocks for you. Now, sellers, I'm going to put you on point here. Sellers, were you listing the house? Or are you selling the house? There's a difference. Because you can list a house all day long and do this. You're fishing. You just want to see who's going to bite, right? Or are you actually really in a position where you want to sell your home? Because if you are, you need to be open to negotiation. You just do. Otherwise, your house is going to sit there forever. We just saw a home on the market the other day that has been on the market for over 500 days. How many days in a year? 365? This home's been on the market over 500 days. Look, folks, lowball offers, current market, I'm telling you, from experience, they're probably not going to work. If this is the home that you really like, it's there. I mean, you walked in and you were like, bam, this is it. Okay, craft an intelligent offer. Because think about it. Put yourself in the seller's shoes. I'm the seller, right? You're the seller. You're the seller, and I'm coming to you with an offer. How deep are you going to let me get in your pocket? How much of the proceeds of your sale are you going to let me have? Now, out of the kindness of your heart, are you going to offer some seller concessions? Are you maybe going to work with the buyer? It's a good possibility, especially if you want to get it sold in the current market. It helps. It works, right? Transactions are going on all the time. Those folks that say the market is slow, that's because you look in the mirror. We'll leave that for, that's a different video. Look in the mirror. Because transactions are out there. They're happening. You have to do them intelligently. And I guess that's my biggest point. Lowball offers, probably not going to happen. If it's the home that's for you, it's right for you, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your husband, your significant other, the kids, karma, because now he decides to bark, then at least make an offer that's intelligent. Make an offer that will at least get a counter offer. Because there are folks out there, welcome to 2025, when you insult the seller, not you, when you insult the seller, you just started on the wrong foot. Words to think about. Words I learned from my mother-in-law. She's one of the sweetest ladies in the world. Catch more flies with honey than you do with vinegar. And I think on that note, I'll probably leave the video right there. Roy Caballo, broker owner, Caballo's Realty. You got questions, please reach out to me. Please reach out to me. It costs you nothing. I answer text messages way faster than most people. I answer emails. Holy cow, yes, I do. Reach out to me. If you got questions, if you're an agent and you're not sure about something, first person you should go to is your broker. And if you're just not getting help with your broker, from your broker, maybe you're with the wrong brokerage. Just throwing it out there. Caballo's Realty, Roy Caballo, broker owner. Hope to talk to you folks soon. Have a great week.